Well guys, welcome back at ImWateringPSUs, and here we are today showing you my personal setup which I use for gaming, editing, PC flipping and PC building. I'm also going to show you my lab which I use to build most of my PCs. A bit of a behind the scenes video to show you what I use. It's a bit of a strange setup because I have some older stuff, some newer stuff, and I don't really follow the more common trends in the industry to make the most aesthetic setup. I just have what I find works for me. And it's not even the best gaming setup, to be honest. But hey, hopefully, first of all, I hope you can maybe help me to improve it, because I think I need to improve a few things, especially in my lab, especially temperature-wise, because now it's 40 degrees in Italy, Celsius, and I'm kinda melting when working on computers. But yes, let's start from my personal setup and then let's move on to the lab. Okay, so you come in and this is basically my setup. So let's start from the chair, because I think it's the first thing you see. It's a Maxnomic, one very good brand. I've reviewed it and basically they made it stitching my logo on it. It's the Leader Executive black version and probably the best chair I've tried, so not much to say. Desk is a custom desk. I've had it made here in Italy and nothing special about it. It's not a gaming desk, but I wanted to have those, and I also wanted the back to be closed off because I'm going to show you for the first time my terrible cable management. So PC cable management is alright, but if you take a look behind the desk, it is just not cable managed, but hey, nobody can see it. So there's no problem, right? That's it about the desk. Now the next thing I want to focus on, just because it's a new addition, is that thing over there. So that is the OBS Bot Tiny 2, and it's a very strange webcam. Now it is USB-C and it has an adjustable mount where basically the camera itself is free to rotate, and it also answers to voice commands. So let's call it so it can start. Hey Tiny. Now voice commands aside, the cool thing is I can zoom it by simply doing this, which I find pretty cool. And I can make it lock on me if I do this, which has nothing to do with a certain old Italian thing. So as you can see, it's now locked on me and it will basically follow me around no matter where I go. And also, my monitor is a 2K very wide monitor, yet you are still seeing me, even though I'm recording on an iPhone, which I think is a pretty good performance by the camera. Now, it also works well if you don't have such a good light. Now, included there is a USB-C cable, with also an adapter, which I use just for convenience. And you can literally place it anywhere. My girl was actually trying to wear it as well, as if it was like a GoPro or something. But incredible build quality, and I think at the moment it is the best camera on the market, of course for the high end, because it's not cheap. Now, my personal build is on the channel, but just a quick rundown of the specs. So at the moment, I'm running a Ryzen platform because I wanted the cheap Gen 5 NVMe drive support, and it has Ryzen 9 1700X, RTX 4090, absolutely useless card. Do not buy it, by the way. I just have it because, well, terrible buying choices, but 4080 Super is the card to get for the high end. Then again, 2TB Gen 5 Crucial T700 drive, 2TB storage drive Gen 4, full Arctic fans, even on the bottom, even though you cannot see the glow much, but they are there as well. On this Deepcool LT720 rod, which is good looking rod. It's not the best performing one. I just got it because it looks pretty much just like my girl in the back that doesn't want to be seen much. But anyways, this is the PC, height Y60Ks. I was thinking about switching to the Y70, but then I actually thought I don't use touchscreen. But hey, let me know if you think I should improve anything about the PC. But for what I do, it's overkill at the moment. Monitors is probably what you guys are going to be disappointed the most about, because these are Asus ROG PG348Q monitors, and now I've had these for 5 years at the moment, and they are 3440 by 1440, 21 by 9, 100 Hz, ultra wide 1440p display, pretty long spec name. But now the reason why I use them is basically multitasking. So if I split into the monitor, I can have basically 4 tabs of normal monitors in it, which is super useful because, for example, if I'm working on a video, I can have, for example, video tab over there, then I can have another video over there, and then I can have questionable websites, which things I cannot mention on YouTube, over there at the same time. So pretty useful if you ask me. I have this keyboard, and now pretty interesting about this keyboard is I basically tried every single keyboard on the market. I had drop, I had custom keyboards, and then I just switched to this Skylung $60 keyboard because it's very silent. And it's useful when I'm typing at night and I don't want to wake everybody up. Then I have a height Deskmat, which I like a lot. And then Logitech Lightspeed G903 mouse with the power play. So this is basically wirelessly charged, so it never runs out of battery. Okay, this is my joystick because yes, I am a pad player on Apex and Call of Duty. Unfortunately, I know guys, you can roast me down in the comments. I can take the roasting, no problem. And this is a hex controller because they cost a lot less than SCUF and the quality is basically the same and they also look better in my opinion. Now, for audio, I'm gonna disappoint you guys because I have just a cheap audio setup. It's just a Logitech setup with a simple 2.1 setup. Now, it was just cheap, and that's why I bought it. I have a wireless charger for my phone, which I never use, don't even remember the brand. And then I have this microphone, which is actually very, very good, and it's the Deity V07U, and this is actually a podcast microphone, massive, great audio quality, 10 out of 10, absolutely recommended, but I cannot put the arm on my desk because it's a custom desk and don't have space behind, so it's just left over here. What I have on an arm is the monitor, and it's an Arctic arm, so yes, Arctic also makes desk stands, and very good one. It was the only one in the market which could allow me to have my monitor because it's a massive monitor and very heavy too. Then I have a bit of nerdy stuff up here. I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have my failures, broken GPU and broken CPUs, basically. And yeah, this is basically where I spend my daily life. And I say we go check out the lab though. Let me know if you like the setup and if you would improve anything about it. And now my PC building studio. So yes, it's a garage, pretty much. And now this is what you see in most of my videos. So as you can see, it looks pretty cool from this angle, at least it's what I think. But then if we turn around, it's you know, a bit of a mess. But you know, it's fine. It's a garage after all. So now let me show you just what you see from this perspective. So what I see when you guys see me. So the ceiling is probably gonna come down one day, but then I got custom painted my favorite GPU, which is the 1080 Ti Galaxy over there, and I got just some 3D panels, just cheap, off Amazon. Then I have my logo over here, which you also see a lot in the videos and shooting. Now in this very moment it's empty, which is how it is most of the time. And I now got, for the lighting, I have these, which are pretty cheap, but now the best piece is I got this. So this is the Nanoleaf. And now this is made for the ceiling. So you're supposed to put it all the way up. I will show you guys how it's mounted. It's actually really cool. You can make geometric features, basically whatever you want with it. But my ceiling does not support it. It's a problem I have. It's basically about to come down like this. So I put it on the side, and now this thing is completely RGB, so you can change it to whatever color you want. And I use it to take shots of my PCs, which is what you see over on my Instagram as well. If you're following there, it's one of my main social media, also where I post a lot of stuff. Ah, by the way, drop a like and a follow if you're enjoying the video so far. I always forget. ImWateringPSUs. PSUs. But yeah, that really changed the lighting in my videos. If in the last ones you've seen the content is a lot better, it's in great part thanks to it. So I'm goodbye. What I'm not very happy about is this. So this is my AC, portable AC unit. And it's simply not enough. Not because it's a bad unit, but simply because it's basically open over there and it dissipates. So I'm melting here in the summer, guys. It's really tough. And if you have any advice about how to feel a bit better, do let me know, because when I'm not washing stuff, I'm suffering, you know? Here we have a spoiler of the next build coming. It's an X79 based build with very weird components, so stay tuned. And they have basically, this is where I build it. That's where I keep the components. Then the worst components I keep on the floor. Of course, some I keep here, but I really don't keep much. And then this is where I test the PCs and actually record the videos. So I have a dual monitor setup pretty much. That is 240 Hz. This is high resolution. So I have both of it. I have decent gaming equipment, not very gaming oriented, but decent. Another height mat, because I like these a lot. Mars Gaming desk. I have reviewed this one. It's great. But I need better chairs because these are just off-brand's chair. And then this is insane. This one is the desktop hydraulic desk, so it goes up and down. And this one too I have reviewed. I think it's the best desk on the market. If you don't want to get a custom made one, it has basically the included brackets, so you can hang the monitor on it. And also just, I keep, for example, my USBs I use for stuff, I keep in there. I keep this cool Asia horse figure over here. And that's basically how it works. Another issue I have is the connection is not the best, but I'm working on it real time, trying to make it better. And this is basically how I live my life and how I record my videos, being a PC builder, PC flipper, content creator. If you guys like my videos, which please let me know if I should improve something. Really, I think I genuinely need advice to get better, but I'm willing to do whatever you guys suggest to actually get better. Especially, I think, working on these camera angles, because I'm not very used to vlogging. I'm just using to recording PC hardware. But anyways, if you liked the video, again, drop a like and a sub, and hopefully see you guys again for some new PC building, undervolting, or something along those lines. Bye bye.